The final chapter of Secret Wars opens not with triumph, but with tension. Battleworld, the stitched-together remnant of destroyed realities, is beginning to unravel. Doom's godhood, once absolute, is cracking. The people he rules sense it. The domains he forged tremble. And the man behind the mask of omnipotence begins to doubt. Victor Von Doom, the self-proclaimed God Emperor, has held the power of the Beyonders for some time now. He reshaped reality, destroyed threats, and built a world in his image. But power borrowed is never truly owned, and Doom knows it. Reed Richards, long presumed dead, returns, not as a warrior, but as a challenger of ideas. He doesn't come with armies. He comes with questions, with truth, with the one thing Doom cannot fabricate: integrity. Their confrontation is not just physical, it's philosophical. Reed accuses Doom of failing not because he lacked strength, but because he lacked vision. Doom, defensive yet introspective, admits that perhaps Reed would have done better. This admission, subtle and raw, marks the beginning of Doom's fall. Meanwhile, Molecule Man, Owen Reese, waits in the shadows. He is the true source of Doom's power, the living conduit of the Beyonders' energy. For months, he has played the role of silent battery, fueling Doom's godhood. But Owen is not a pawn. He is a wild card, and his loyalty is not guaranteed. As Reed and Doom clash, Owen watches, he listens, and then he chooses. In a moment of cosmic justice, Molecule Man transfers the power to Reed Richards. Doom is stripped of his divinity. Reed ascends, not as a tyrant, but as a creator. With the power of the Beyonders now flowing through him, Reed begins the process of rebuilding the multiverse. He doesn't seek to rule. He seeks to restore. Alongside his son, Franklin Richards, and Molecule Man, Reed becomes an architect of existence. Franklin imagines new universes. Owen manifests them. Reed guides the process. Together, they begin to stitch reality back together, one universe at a time. This act of creation is quiet, beautiful, and profound. It's not a war, it's a rebirth. The Fantastic Four, once explorers of the unknown, now become builders of the infinite. Their legacy shifts from adventure to creation, and in this new multiverse, familiar faces return. Miles Morales, the Spider-Man of Earth 1610, wakes up in the main Marvel universe. His memories intact, his family restored. It's a subtle nod to the idea that some stories are too powerful to be erased. Doom, now mortal again, reflects on his failure. Scarred but humbled, he admits to Reed that he was right all along. This moment, quiet, sincere, is perhaps the most powerful in the entire saga. Doom, the eternal rival, finally concedes. Not in defeat, but in recognition. Reed doesn't gloat. He doesn't punish. He simply moves forward. Because creation doesn't linger in the past. It builds toward the future. The Beyonder, once the omnipotent force behind the chaos, is silent. His presence lingers, but his influence fades. The power he once wielded now flows through Reed, Franklin, and Owen. And with it, the multiverse begins anew. Realities blossom, worlds form, time stretches, space breathes. The silence after the storm is filled with possibility. This finale isn't just the end of Secret Wars, it's the rebirth of Marvel continuity. The multiverse, once shattered by incursions and cosmic warfare, is now expansive again. Characters long lost return. Stories once paused resume. And the foundation is laid for future sagas, Kang Dynasty, Multiversal Madness, and beyond. In the final pages, we see the Fantastic Four not as superheroes, but as cosmic architects. Their mission is no longer to fight villains, but to nurture existence. Franklin, the boy with a god's imagination, creates universes like paintings. Owen, the man once feared for his instability, becomes a stabilizing force. And Reed, the eternal scientist, becomes the quiet god of restoration. The emotional weight of this ending is immense. It's not about explosions or battles. It's about legacy, about responsibility, about the idea that true power lies not in domination, but in creation. Doom's fall is not a punishment, it's a lesson, and Reed's rise is not a coronation, it's a calling. From shattered realms to reborn realities, the multiverse breathes anew. Heroes are no longer just warriors, they're architects of destiny. Doom's silence echoes louder than his reign, while Reed's quiet resolve reshapes eternity. Miles Morales awakens in a world that remembers him, a testament to stories too powerful to be erased. And as the Fantastic Four begin their cosmic mission of creation, one truth remains. This isn't just the end of Secret Wars. It's the beginning of something far greater. If this journey moved you, inspired you, or left you craving more, subscribe to Multiverse Mayhem, where every ending sparks a new beginning, and the next saga is always just one reality away.